So, hello students. Today we see some more problems and very important problems on solubility products. Okay, see the first one. So, a solution is saturated. A solution is saturated with the SRF2, which is having KSP given, and SrCO3, strontium carbonate, strontium fluoride, means in a solution both salts are perfectly saturated. So if the F minus ion concentration is 4 into 10 power minus 2 m, so what is the concentration of carbonate ion? So first, so here in the solution, in the solution which ions are present? So SrF2 means strontium ion, fluoride ion is present, and strontium carbonate, strontium ion, carbonate ion are present. So it is given F minus concentration is given. We have to find the carbonate ion. So what is the common ion in it? The strontium ion, Sr plus 2. Strontium ion is a common ion. So the information is given for fluoride ion. So fluoride ion is present in SrF2. So for SrF2 we can write the ion formation. Strontium is the second group element. Sr plus 2 and 2F minus. So what will be its KSP? Its KSP we can write it as this is AB2 type of salt, means the concentration of Sr plus 2 dissolved, concentration of F minus dissolved 2 moles, that is 2 square. So simply already the KSP value is given for it. We have to find F minus is given, we have to find Sr plus 2. సో why you are calculating SR plus 2 అంటే దీంట్లో SR plus 2 F minus వాల్యూతోని we can calculate the SR plus 2 concentration. సో ఈ SR plus 2 concentration బేస్ చేసుకొని we are able to calculate the carbonate ion. Okay, so first ఇక్కడ SR plus 2 concentration find out చేద్దాం. SR plus 2 equal to KSP by F minus square. So what is KSP of SrF2? F minus square. What is the F minus? It is given 4.0 into 10 power minus 2 whole square. Okay. So approximately we can this becomes 16. Total we will get 5 into 10 power minus so approximately 4.938. It's become minus 4. So become minus 7 molarity in terms of molarity. Okay, so this is Sr plus 2 concentration. So already we know this Sr plus 2 is also present in SrCO3. Now with the help of Sr plus 2 concentration we calculate CO3 minus 2. Okay, let's take it as case 1. Now take the case 2, nothing but step 2. So the concentration of here important one. So the concentration of Sr plus 2, the concentration of Sr plus 2 ions should also satisfies the other equilibrium. The other equilibrium expression for strontium carbonate means simply Sr plus 3 is also present in other solution also. So Sr plus 2 concentration in the total mixture should satisfy the second equilibrium also. So what is the second equilibrium? Second equilibrium means what is the other salt given in the solution is, so SrCO3 so Sr plus 2 and CO3 minus 2. So the KSP equal to, can write that is SR plus 2 concentration and CO3 minus 2 concentration. This is 1:1 ratio. So whatever it is, no need of about the type of the salt. We have to calculate the carbonate concentration. Here the carbonate equals so the KSP by so SR plus 2. So what is the KSP? What is the KSP is given for it? 7 into 10 power minus 10 into 10 power minus 10. Then what is SR plus 2? So just now we calculated the SR plus 2 concentration, that is 4.938 into 10 power given as minus 7. So on the overall calculation we will get 1.4 into 4 minus 3. So this is the carbonate ion concentration in that mixture solution. Okay. Okay, see the second one. So what is the pH at which 0.01 and cobalt plus 2 ions in solution precipitate down as cobalt hydroxide. So here KSP of calcium, it is cobalt. The cobalt hydroxide is given 2.5 into 10 power minus 16. So we have to find the pH. So pH of cobalt hydroxide means so nothing but we have to calculate the OH minus concentration. By knowing the OH minus concentration, so by knowing the OH minus concentration, we are able to calculate POH. Then we can find out the pH. So what is the KSP value is given for cobalt hydroxide? So the cobalt hydroxide, cobalt is present as CO plus 2. CO plus 2. There is also possibility of cobalt plus 3. So cobalt manaki plus 2 choice untadi, plus 3 choice untadi. But here particularly it is mentioned CO plus 2. And in the hydroxide, కాబట్టి 2 hydroxides ఉన్నాయంటే automatically it is only 2 ఉండాలి, 2 OH minus. So the KSP is given. So what is the KSP? CO plus 2 concentration, OH minus concentration square. So its value is already given. It is 2.5 into 10 power minus 16. So to calculate the POH, we must know the OH minus concentration. Okay. So that is a 2.5 into 10 power minus 16. What will be the cobalt concentration should be in it? Cobalt concentration is given 0.01. So it's approximately 2.5 become 10 power minus 2 plus 2 10 power minus 14. So then what is OH minus? This is OH minus square concentration. We have to, for calculation of POH, we have to know the OH minus concentration. So OH minus square equal to OH minus concentration square equal to 2.5 into 10 power minus 14. It's simple. What is OH minus? That is 14. Here root 2.5 is given 1.58 minus 14 means it's minus 7. So this is an OH minus concentration. So this is taken as a step 1. Now go to step 2. So the OH minus, we know that now we find the POH. Minus log OH minus log 1.58 become 7 log 10. This will get 7. So the on final calculation we get 6.8 Okay, just take the log 1.58 value. Now calculate so the pH. You have to find the pH equal. We know that 14 minus 6.8. So we know the formula pH plus okay, this is the pH of the solution to get the precipitation of cobalt hydroxide. Okay, take the next problem. So it is a very important model. So a buffer solution. So a buffer solution containing 0.25 moles per liter of ammonium chloride. We know it is a salt of weak base and strong acid, and given 0.05 moles per liter of so here. So see, I will explain the problem. So a buffer solution containing 0.25 moles per liter of ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride, so we have to recognize ammonium chloride is a which type of salt. So ammonium chloride is formed is a salt of ammonium hydroxide and HCl. Means it is a salt of a weak base and strong acid. Next, and the solution containing 0.05 moles per liter of NH4OH. We know NH4OH is a weak base. Means in that solution there is a mixture of weak base and the salt of that weak base with strong acid. Means this will be treated as a buffer solution. So which type of buffer solution? It is a basic buffer solution. So as it weak base is present, so we can say it is a basic buffer solution, and the solution is in equilibrium with Al plus 3 and magnesium plus 2 ions. So I have to calculate the Al plus 3 concentration and Mg plus 2 concentration in the solution Whereas base dissociation constant for weak base is given Ksp of magnesium hydroxide. It will be useful in the calculation of Mg plus 2, and also given Ksp of aluminium hydroxide is useful in the calculation of Al plus 3 concentration in the solution. Okay. So now we proceed the problem. So in the problem already it is you have to find. So the Ksp values of magnesium hydroxide is given and aluminum hydroxides are given. Means aluminum is present in the form of aluminum hydroxide, magnesium also present in the form of magnesium hydroxide. So magnesium hydroxide. So magnesium hydroxide now we have to calculate Mg plus 2 concentration. If we Mg plus 2 concentration find out చేయాలంటే సో ఆల్రెడీ మనకి KSP వాల్యూ ఇచ్చాడు, KSP ఆఫ్ MgOH ఇచ్చాడు. సో ఫర్ దీనికి KSP and have you read KSP of it? This is Mg plus 2 concentration and OH minus concentration square. So already we have to find out this Mg plus 2 concentration. KSP value is given. Means మన Mg plus 2 find out చేయాలంటే we have to calculate OH minus concentration. ఇప్పుడు OH minus concentration తెలిస్తే దీన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని Mg plus 2 find out చేయొచ్చు. ఇదే OH minus అయిన కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ బేస్ చేసుకొని Al plus 3 find out చేయొచ్చు. అంటే ఈ టూ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్స్ కంటే ముందు ఫస్ట్ we have to calculate the concentration of OH minus ions. Okay. How we calculate the OH minus ion concentration means so it is also give information is given that it is a basic buffer. It is a basic buffer. So basic buffer kabatti we know the formula that POH is equal to pKb plus log S for salt concentration by base concentration. So actually ఈ P power formula యూస్ చేస్తే ఏంటంటే మనకి మళ్ళీ నెగిటివ్ లాగరిథమ్స్లోకి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. సో దీనికి యాక్చువల్లీ ఇక్కడ మనకి POH అవసరం లేదు. ఒకవేళ pH అవసరం ఉన్నా మనం POH క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసి 40 మైనస్ చేస్తాం. బట్ సో ఇక్కడ మెయిన్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ మనకు OH మైనస్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ అవసరం. అయితే టోటల్గా దీన్ని లాగరిథమ్ ఫామ్లోంచి నార్మల్ ఫామ్లోకి కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తాయి. ఓకే, ఆల్ టోటల్ లాగరిథమ్ తీసేసి నార్మల్ ఫామ్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తే సో ఇట్ కెన్ బి రిటన్ యాజ్ OH minus is equal to so Kb into base concentration by salt concentration. This on the derivation we will get it. So from now onwards we have to take it as a formula. The OH minus concentration equals like this. Okay, so actually this is the better formula compared to this to calculate the OH minus concentration. సో దీంట్లో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే మొత్తం సింప్లిఫై చేస్తేనే మనకి ఈ ఫార్ములా వస్తుంది. సో మనకి OH మైనస్ అవసరం కాబట్టి డైరెక్ట్ ఇదే ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేద్దాం. సో హ్యావ్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ OH మైనస్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్. ద Kb is given for ammonium hydroxide is 2 into 10 power minus 5. What is the base concentration? So the base what is the base in it? Ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide base concentration is that is 0.05. What is the salt? What is the salt? NH4Cl. Salt concentration is 0.25. So therefore OH minus concentration see 1 by becomes 1 by 5 becomes 0.2. So this is the OH minus concentration. So with the help of this we calculate the magnesium concentration and aluminum concentration. So now take the step 2. Okay, Step 2. So calculating Mg plus 2. Calculating Mg plus 2 concentration. It is given magnesium hydroxide. What is the KSP of magnesium hydroxide? 6 into 10 minus 12 is given. Then what is the OH balance? Just now we calculated. So 4 becomes 16. So it becomes 0.375. So approximately 4. So in the similar way, we can calculate the aluminum concentration. Next, take it as step 3. Okay. So calculating Al plus 3 concentration. So for Al plus 3 concentration, information is given for aluminum hydroxide. So KSP of aluminum hydroxide is given. So on this overall calculation, so the aluminium ion concentration is 9.37 into 10 power minus 16. Sometimes they will ask the ratio of their concentration, or which is a higher concentration, which is lower concentration. Then we have to compare that magnesium plus 2 concentration and Al plus 3 concentration. Okay, see one more. So come for to calculate the solubility of ferric hydroxide. So KSP value is given. Four into 10 power minus 38. So just what is the difference is we have to calculate this at pH is equal to 5. So already at in normal problems without giving pH we already done many problems. But in this problem it is separately mentioned about the pH equal 5. At pH equal 5 solution, we have to find the solubility of a ferric hydroxide. Okay, so here, so the pH is simply is given as a clue. The pH is equal 5. pH equal 5 means so actually when a ferric hydroxide solubility find out చేయాలి. So ferric hydroxide solubility means concentration of Fe plus 3, concentration of OH minus find out చేయాలి. Okay. So మనకు pH ఇచ్చినట్టే there is a base కాబట్టి POH is important. POH is equal to 14 minus 5, that is 9. So POH equal to 9 means nothing but minus log OH minus concentration equal to 9. It implies we can write already we know it is a mathematical expression. OH minus equal 10 power minus 9 concentration. Okay. So now after getting the OH minus, it is become easy to calculate the ferric concentration. So ferric hydroxide Ksp is also given. So ferric hydroxide becomes Fe plus 3 and 3 OH minus. Then what is the Ksp? So Ksp equal to Fe plus 3 concentration OH minus cube. Then we have to find Fe plus 3 concentration. Fe plus 3 concentration, nothing but it is equal, it's a solubility. Okay, this is Ksp by OH minus concentration cube. So Ksp is given OH minus all to be calculated and the power of minus 9. So finally we get 4 into 10 to the power of minus 11 m. So the solubility, so it is nothing but equal to the solubility of Fe plus 3. Okay.